And we are here live, folks. We are here live at Sam's Club. I haven't done Sam's Club in a long time. So I came in here this morning and I figured, all right, let's do it. Let's go live here. We haven't featured any of their tools and stuff in a while. Okay, so what we're going to start off with here is they have some generators here. This is their dual fuel. You're starting to see a lot of these dual fuel generators come in here. So you got three different types here. You got one that's 4375 watts. And then you got another one from Westinghouse, which is 5300 watts. So there's your price difference. Hey, what's up to Jax and Eva? So we got, now for some reason they don't have a sample of the Westinghouse generator up here. But they do have the other one, the Champion one is up here. So the Champion one is, what did we say, 4375 watts for 349. Whereas the Westinghouse, I'm sorry, I'm trying to cheat and move my mask so we can get a clearer audio, because I couldn't find my paper mask this morning, and I'm using my big thick cloth one, so I'm kind of moving it away from my mouth. There's nobody near me. So we got 5300 watts on this other one here. And then you got the small, littler one here. This is more of an inverter generator. This is 1800 watts for 449. This guy's more portable too. He's on wheels. What's up, Stan the man? And the Landy Yard showed up too. All right. Okay, so now we got this Black Max. And somebody tell me, why is it that every time I go live is when they bring out the stupid forklift thing with the beep? And of course they're going to come my way, right? We're in a store that's the size of 2 friggin' football fields. And of all the places they go to, they're going to come right by me. So now I'm going to move out of the way, right in the middle of my live stream. Okay, I think they're turning. Awesome. We get to continue. All right, so we have this here is a 3300 PSI pressure washer. What I like about this one from Simpson is it's got the Honda engine in it. I will not buy one that is powered with a Briggs & Struggling engine at all. This one is $349.98. And what I like about this one is, actually, this is not the one, because this one's only showing 2800 PSI. It is a Simpson, but I don't know, guys. This doesn't match what the sign says. The sign says 3300 PSI with 2.4 gallons per minute, which is about what you want to be. That's my target zone. But yet up on the thing there, it says 2800. So that doesn't make any sense, does it, guys? Yeah, Jax was asking, Jeff, are you buying another UHD TV? This is the third TV I've bought in like the last couple of months. I'm buying this one for our church. It's a 50-inch. So we have a crying room in there. And me and my sound guy spent 3 hours the other night trying to figure out why the other TV wasn't working. And it turns out that the 50-foot HDMI cable that we had got taken out by the lightning or something in the recent past. So we replaced that. And we found out that the inputs to the old TV were fried. So we're buying this one today. I think this one's like $350. It's just a pretty good price. And what I like about this, if you guys have bought an LG TV, you know exactly what I'm talking about, folks. You got the magic remote here. And that is the best remote alone. That alone makes me only want to buy an LG TV, because you shake it and wave it and you can move the cursor all over the screen without having to go click, 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 click. So yeah, anyway, so what is the deal with this? Why does the sign not match what's here? Now on the box it does say that it's 3300. So you know what? They have an old model sitting up here. Don't go by what the model is showing. Always go by what you see on the box, never on the sign. Because here on the box it's showing you right there. So this is exactly what you want. Is 3300 PSI is really good. And the 2.4 gallons per minute is really good too. All right. Now, what's up, Paul Peck? Mr. Paul Peck, drywall tube. If you guys haven't been on Paul Peck's channel, you got to check it out, man. He's really, really great info on doing drywall. You know, the store was absolutely quiet until about a minute and a half ago, the minute I started the stream. And all the beeps and stuff from all the forklifts. So, you know what this is, guys. This is the Keeter table. Now, we did a tool review on this at the beginning of the year where we compared this with the DeWalt folding workstation. And this is okay, but I think the DeWalt sets up easier and quicker. But you know what they've done, guys, since the last time I bought this? And $59 is a decent price for this table. But you no longer get for free those long clamps that would fit right down in here. You know, the big wood clamps that you squeeze with the trigger like this. What they're giving you now is, and somebody else complained to me about this a few weeks ago, and even this week somebody told me, they're giving you these little things here. They call, I don't know if they're like dog clamps or what, or mini clamps. I forget what they absolutely call them, but you're not getting the long wood clamps for free anymore. So that's what stinks, even though they still have the things carved in them. So you may have to try to find them online separately after the fact. But still, that's not a bad price, $60 to get a folding work table like this. And Booger McFarland shows up, and so did Eva. Bench dogs, yeah. Now, I'm not sure if these are the actual, like, bench dogs that we normally see or not. I mean, I thought I saw it on the back of the box here that they called it mini clamp, but everybody might have their own name for it. All right. The next thing we have is a 50-foot cord rail. I like this because I have one of these at home, but it's a small one. It's like 16 feet or something. So $29 for a 4-outlet reel. And I like the color of this cable here. I think I'm going to get this one because I like that length. And you got 4 outlets on there. So we're going to get this guy. Part of my Sam's Club haul. And I got to tell you guys, I'm upset. Sam's Club did not do this August like they normally do and have that one-day members-only sale where they give you totally kickback prices. They're not going to shut up with that stupid thing. And I have to go like right over there too. Let me see what I want to do with this. All right, let me bring... I want to show you this channel lock set. See, here it is right here. This is an awesome set. I own this set. It's $89.98. That's a pretty good price. Pretty good price there to pay for 200 pieces. Now, I just showed you the other day on the Costco, the Costco video that we put up. We showed you the DeWalt set. That's 170. No, it's 184 pieces for $99. So this is a pretty good deal to get this 200-piece channel lock set for $90. Dude, it's like every time I open my mouth, that beeps. All right. So here you're getting the 1/4 inch, the 3/8 inch, and the 1/2 inch ratchet. All right, those guys are going to be over there forever. We're going to come back. We are going to come back to that section. It's just too damn loud over there. And I wanted to show you the rest of the tools, but there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, can you believe that, guys? I've been in here for an hour, and the 1 minute that I turn on the stream, they come over there, beep, beep, beep. And then they got this other stupid siren that keeps going off by the up by the door. All right. Sometimes when you come back on the back aisle of the TVs is when you'll see a lot of decent deals on the TVs. And then you see these over here on the floor by the tire center. Let me show you these. A lot of these that were the old floor models that are marked down. So you can come by and check some of these out too. You know, you'll see some pretty low prices. So this is when they've torn down the old model and they've put up the new display already. Okay. All right. Now, there's a couple of deals over here I wanted to show you on the little electronics thing here. And by the way, in Sam's Club here, guys, when you're looking, when you want to find stuff that's on sale, you want to find like this. You want to see these signs that say clearance price like this here. So here they're taking $50 off of this Apple HomePod here. So it's down to $229. Yeah, right? Stan says, hey, they're trying to tell you something to be quiet. Yeah. And so Booger says, what TV you got in the cart? So the TV that I got was this LG, and this is a 2020 model too, by the way. So I just wanted to get something cheap. This is cheap for the church's cry room, and I wanted to make sure that it had like all of these on there. The Disney Plus was a big one. Wanted to make sure it had that. But more importantly is that magic remote. This magic remote, if you guys have never seen this before, is one incredible remote because it's done by voice. You can search for shows and movies just by saying "Find me All in the Family," you know, that kind of thing, and that's really good. But yeah, here's the specs on it, and I think this is going to be like $350 for this TV. It's on sale, so I figured, yeah, I'll grab it. And let me see, was there anything around the front? I think there was one of the iPads. Let me see. Yeah, so here you get, oh, that's the Apple keyboard for the iPad Pro. So they had a keyboard here that's $20 off. JR Electrician. What is happening, brother? Okay, now as we come down this aisle, we are going to look for, I see the other clearance one here. So you can see, I mean, they have all of the security stuff here. I'm surprised they have this many brands. There's me. They had something on the, yeah, the Arlo. So here's your Arlo. This is is it the 3 set here? And it's 1080 HD on there too. So this one here, check out this price. This is a good clearance price here because it's $75 off, or $80 off pretty much. So that's the Arlo. The Pro 2, the Pro 3 is no deal. It's still $599 on the 3-camera kit there. All right, I'm going to walk back over the front here because I wanted to show you something else. Yeah, they seem to have aligned the most with Simply Safe. So Costco went the Ring route. They do Ring, and these guys here at Sam's Club do Simply Safe. All right. Now I want to take you around the front here and show you these tires because they have the tire deals going again. Okay, so here's the way the savings are working. You got $80 off the set of 4 Pirellis. You got $70 off the set of 4 Michelins, and $80 off a set of 4 Goodyears. This is like the first time we've seen this many. You hear that stupid siren? That's the thing I tell you about. Every freaking 5 minutes that thing goes off. Damn, it's annoying. So this is the first time we've seen 3 different brands of tires come up at once, and you can get up to a 110 off maximum. I think it's if you buy a certain set of like the snow tires, which, yeah, we really need a lot of those here in Florida. So we're going to head back over to the tools because it sounds like the beeping is done over there. Okay, on our way over, I want to show you this. So they get these in every year at Christmas time, and I love these. We have one of these at home. We have the one that plays the Beatles songs, and these are sweet. These are the Seiko Melodies and Motion Clocks. And when you do it, let me see if I can do the button. I don't know if it works. Yeah, it does. When you do the button, it plays the songs and the crystals turn around and spin and everything. So it's really cool. This thing is $99.98. Okay, but let me tell you something. Don't buy it at this price. Wait till it comes down to $79. Okay, that's what happens. Is one of those weeks near Black Friday, this will drop $20. Don't ever pay $99 for it, ever. And every year, it's the exact same thing. Starts off at $99, and then they drop. Okay, so they got this pre-lit vintage sleigh right here for $99. This was my favorite one from last year, the pre-lit gift box tower for $199. I think we did see it come down to $150, but I like this thing. It's like 6 feet tall. And this old retro train looks kind of cool, but for $199, I think that's way overpriced. All right, and this tree looks really sickly. I have no idea what they were thinking when they designed this. This is the best snowman I've seen at any of the stores, by the way. Costco and Sam's last year and this year had the best snowman, and I think this might actually be the same one. What I like about this is it's actually a fur, a very comfortable kind of fur that's on there. So it doesn't look like some cheesy fake thing like these stupid deers over here do. This actually looks nice and real. Yeah, this guy's $114.98. And there's only two here. So if you want one, you pretty much got to pay the full price, because I have a feeling these will disappear just like they did last year. I never got to see it go on sale. So that was it. All right, we're heading back over to the tools. Wait, do I still hear that thing beeping? I think they're going away. So anyway, that channel lock kit that we're going to come back to is $89, right? And that compares to the same kit that they have right now over at Costco from DeWalt, which is 184 pieces, and it's $99. So they're both right around that same range. Oh my God, I think they're still there. All right. There's a couple of other items I wanted to show you here on the tools section. Yeah, so you got your 15 nitrile coated gloves here for $9.98. That's a pretty decent deal there. All right, now this is kind of an interesting light here. This is from Honeywell. It's a 1000 lumen work light. Let me get positioned over. And I'm sorry guys, it's just really difficult in here trying to work with these stupid masks on. So this one is 1000 lumens. To me, it's not really bright enough to be a work light per se. It might be okay like in a smaller area. It might provide just enough light in a room for you to get around at night or something when it's dark. But this one has a Bluetooth speaker on it, so it'll also play music. Now you can bet it probably sounds really cheesy, but look, a lot of people are on a budget and don't have the money and don't know the difference and don't really care. And I think this one has a battery built in, so it charges, and it does have a stand like that, see? So it has a USB charging cable with it. The problem with these kinds of lights, and we have another Honeywell, but it's a smaller one. Hold on. Sorry guys. The problem we have with the smaller one, the smaller version of one like this, it lasts about an hour and then it just drops dead on you. And then you got to charge it again, and it takes hours to charge it by the USB. So that's the thing about these is, there's pluses and minuses to it. Here it is. Yeah, see, they're telling you right here. This one only lasts an hour. Why is it that it isn't beeping for like 5 minutes and I come right back and it starts beeping again? Watch, the minute I open my mouth, it'll start. See? Right? Huh? It'll be quiet right now. It's like I'm in control of that beep. All right, so, and I'm trying to hold this steady for you. So if you run it in 1000 lumen mode, you're only going to get an hour. If you run it in 500 lumen modes, you'll get 2 hours out of it. So an hour might be enough for some people. If you're lying underneath a vanity trying to do work, an hour is sometimes enough time. But you know what? I've fought with faucets that don't want to come off for like an hour and a half. That means you're probably going to have 2 of these guys with you, Oh, Brian, quit being a moron. Blah, 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 blah. It's the law in our county, and it's the house rules anyway. Stop being a moron. Just go take your nonsense someplace else. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to hear it. I guess you didn't hear about President Trump getting sick in half the White House right now. Anyway, I hate it when these people come on here and start telling me I'm an idiot for wearing a mask, blah, blah, blah. Go take your nonsense elsewhere. All right, so we have that. Now we have this lantern here. Now these, all right, what's the price on these? These guys are $19.98, right? They have these at Costco also. Exact same thing. And let me tell you something. Costco can't even sell these. Costco dropped them down to $11 and couldn't sell them. What I don't really like about these is these kind of lanterns, they're just not very good, and they're not very bright. And the way they angle the light is just terrible, Yeah, Apex says we have to here in Florida. Yeah, most of our counties here in Florida, it's still the law. You have to have a mask on. And I don't care what anybody says, it's better than nothing at all, you know. But to me, I think, social distancing. Like, look, there's nobody near me up the aisle here. That to me is the best, your best bet right there is just the social distancing part. Whether or not you think the mask is going to work is irrelevant. Okay. So, like I was saying before about this kit, it's got the 1/4 inch driver, the 3 inch driver, and the 1/2 inch driver. And 200 pieces total. And what I like about this one, see, this one includes the ratcheting wrenches, which is really, really nice to have that. And just so you guys know, Lock has, like, all of them have really good supposed like warranties on these. But when I opened mine up, you see how you got these 2 screw holes right here, one there and one there? When I opened my kit up, one of my ratchets was missing a screw there. So I got online, got on email with them and told them what happened, and they said, send us a picture. So I sent them a picture, and they said, okay, we're sending you a new one. Don't bother sending back the old one. So 48 hours later, 2 days later, a new ratchet arrived in my hand, and I got to keep the other one. And there was really nothing wrong with the other one. So it's a spare now. So that's how good their thing is. So let me see. So Booger was asking for the kit. So it's $89.98. Now, if you remember when I bought mine a year ago in December, when they did one of those one-day members-only sale things here at Sam's Club, this thing was marked down to $69.99, and like these were flying off the shelf here, man. But even at $89, I still think that's not a bad price, guys, to get a 200-piece set. And also at Lowe's, we've showed you that 3-drawer plastic red one from Craftsman that was also $99 for the 216-piece set. That is now back up to $149 over there at Lowe's. So this is a pretty decent price here. I'm happy with that price. Here you get your 2-pack of Plainsman leather gloves here, $19.98. This I think is a steal right here. You see this upright freezer for $229 right here. So this is, they don't have one on the display, but this is what it looks like right here. And and they're right down the flooring aisle. I was going to go down there and show you guys some of that too. Maybe I'll come back to it in a little while. All right, now they have this, I think is quite expensive. This is an upright refrigerator for $229. This is the exact same size as the one I got from my daughter's dorm last year. And I paid, it was $179 at Home Depot, but I used a Lowe's coupon. I think we ended up getting it for like around 150 bucks. So this, I don't know why this one is priced so high like that, because even in most of the Lowe's and Home Depot over the summer, these kinds of fridges were only going for $180, $190 at the most. This one doesn't look any different or any bigger than the other ones. Yeah. So I hope you guys are able to hear me over that beeping. That's just annoying as heck. All right. Now, in the Costco video the other day, guys, if any of you are looking for vacuums, I showed you a couple of really good vacs that are really marked down on there. And here's one of them here to give you a price comparison here. So you see they got this Dyson ball upright here. And this is it. But it's $289 right here. But right now at Costco, this same Dyson ball vacuum is $60 off. It's $239 right now at Costco. So if anybody was thinking of heading over to buy a ball vac, I would not buy it here at Sam's today. I would buy it at Costco. And these guys go on and off cycles, off the sales, just like Costco does. So Costco sale price is good until October 25th. These guys here, they're not on sale right now, but I bet you next month these will be. So that's what they do. They just kind of go back and forth, off and on. So you just got to check. When you come in to buy these bigger ticket items like this, don't buy them unless they're on sale. And it's strange that not one of these vacuums in here is on sale right now. Usually I can come down this aisle and find like 2 of them that are on sale. And New Edge was asking, is that freezer self-defrosting? Hey, what's up, Client Graphics? Chris is here. Hey, Chris, I'm working on a video, actually, that I'm hoping to upload over the weekend, where, you remember you did that review of the Warrior electric cutter I did it too. I'm comparing it against the Works version, and I think they're both made by the exact same company. And you'll see that in the video there. We mentioned you in there, so I'll put a link to y'all's site on our video there. Let me see if it says. No, it doesn't say anything about whether it does the self-defrost or not. Now, if they don't say it on the box, and usually you'd think they would brag about it, I wouldn't assume that it does. So who knows? You do have the adjustable thermostat on there, but it doesn't say anything about self-defrost. Nope, they still got the ribbon up over there, so we can't go down that aisle. All right. And the other thing is, you know, my wife sent me in here today to get a crock pot, and I can't believe they don't have a single crock pot in this whole place. What a crock. Client says they're made by the same company too. Yeah, I don't know if it was Bosch that was making them before, but it was this similar engine that's in the skill, that was in the old skill cutter tool. That's a great freezer. My brother has one, says Toolhead. All right. Okay, so the KitchenAid mixer here. Now, here's another thing. So here at Sam's Club, they've got this big KitchenAid mixer, but this is only a 5. Yeah, it's a 5 quart. The one at Costco is a 6 quart. And you got to watch the one at Costco because that one is like a roller coaster where every other month it's $3.29 and then it's $2.39 or something like that. They drop it like $85 every other month. So watch carefully the prices between here and on Costco, and you're going to see that one at Costco. I don't know if it's on the cycle right now, but it's like every other month. Down, up, just like a sine wave over at Costco. So watch that price. You can get a bigger, better one over there that has, I don't know how many items they give you in the accessories here, but that's the other thing too is like these warehouse clubs like Costco and Sam's. They typically give you stuff in the box, accessories that you don't normally get at other stores. Same with the cameras. And the cameras, they often give you either another battery or an SD card or something else that ends up making it worth like another $100 more. All right. I'm going to head over here. Yeah, I don't think those guys are going to finish up over there anytime soon. Yeah, because I wanted to show you some of the storage shelving. See, it's way back in there. Oh, they got the My Pillows here too. 29. All right, so they're starting to get in some of the really big toy stuff. Let me show you this over here, guys, because this is really cool. They got this BMW, and I don't know how much this one is. They don't have a price on it. Some of the stuff they don't got a price on yet, but look at that, man. And they don't even have boxes. So right now they just have that on the display. They got this 2-seat ride here. This is $249.98. So here it shows the 2 little kitties there riding in it. Yeah, $249 for this guy. All the vacuums coming in for holiday season before Christmas. Time to deep clean. So Bill says Costco has it for $329 right now online. Are you talking about the mixer? If that's the case, then that means it's not on the ad cycle right now, and we'd have to wait probably till after October 25th, which is when the current ad cycle ends over there. And this is kind of cool. We haven't seen this in here before. I've never seen any of these in either here or in Costco. But look at these little pianos here. $70, right? For the little kiddies here to play on the piano. And it has the sound of like, it doesn't sound like a real piano, of course. It's basically the play piano. See, this is what I was hoping to show you. What they're trying to move down there is those giant, oh, let me try to get the zoom right here. They're trying to move those giant shelves, and that's the one I was going to show you the pricing on. I like these guys here. I think that's $199 right there. Let me see if I can zoom out to the right spot there for you. That's $199. It's a storage cabinet. And here's the boxes that it comes in. It says that it holds 600 pounds, 4 shelves, and 3 of them are adjustable. Now, they have it up way too high. Those things, they should have it down on the floor level. And I don't know how much I don't know how much the skinnier one is over there. I don't see the price down below for it. And they got that rolling workbench, which they don't have a model of it out right now. But there's the rolling workbench. You can sort of see it on the box right there. So the rolling workbench is $409. Yeah, so $409 is not too bad for a rolling workbench. Okay, now this one here, this is that arcade one up. This is the NBA one here, the 4-player. It's called NBA Jam with a riser stool. Now this one's like $429. Now this is the only one they have in stock here right now. They don't even have a price on it, but I looked it up. They have a Star Wars one. If you want to look on Sam's Club's website, you'll type in arcade and you'll see the Star Wars one. Okay. Now every year they always get these little keyboards in here. See? This one is $199. It's a Yamaha keyboard. Now it's only 76 keys, so it's 1 octave short. But if you were going to get your kid interested in playing piano, this is the best way to do it without shelling out all the money for a piano and then find out that they don't practice or don't want to do anything with it or anything like that. You get them something like this. That way you're only out a couple of $100. And this is really nice. So every year Costco and Sam's gets these things in here, which I like. And Codeman says, Jeff, for my big screen TV, if you have in your home. The one I got in my house was the OLED 55-inch. It's called the OLED 55CX. Charlie X-ray, and they had it. I got it at Costco over the summer for $16.49. And the great thing about Costco is that it dropped in price by $200 after I bought it, down to $14.49. I went right back up to the membership counter and they gave me $200 back. So that's the beauty. You can buy something now and rest assured knowing that if it drops in price, they'll give you the price difference back. So you know what, even if you wanted to get that mixer today at $329, just wait for a month when the price drops and you can go right back up to the membership desk on that. All right, now this I like. What I like about this is I love this window on the front of the grill here, because now you can see your food in there cooking, and it's a big window too. And this guy here is a clearance price, guys. Look at this. They're taking $100 off of this grill, and it's got a side burner too, just like mine. See that? Looks beautiful, but what I want to know is it real stainless steel or is it an alloy that's plated? Because if it's not real stainless steel, it's likely to discolor. So the trick that I do is when I go shopping for grills, you bring a magnet with you. Damn it. I know. You bring a magnet with you and you put the magnet on the grill, and if it doesn't stick, then it's real stainless steel. Because pure stainless steel is not attracting magnets, right? But any other kind of metal alloy that has like nickel, copper, or whatever other nonsense in there, it will suck that magnet down. See, the other thing too is they're making the metal on these things a thinner gauge than they used to years ago. Like this thing here is very, very light. Mine at home is around the same size, and it's, you know, you got to use a little bit of force to lift it up. I like to have the bread rack here. They did not leave any room for a rotisserie, so you may have to try to find a kit that may or may not fit in something like this here. You got 5 burners on this guy. But I tell you guys, to get this thing $100 off, that's a steal. Literally, because it's made out of steel. The weighted keys, yeah, right. Now, Trevor, you're going to find that with any type of keyboard like that, those are not going to be weighted keys, especially at that price. If you wanted weighted keys, you're going to be paying over $1,000, because they have to put a weight in every one of those things, and some of them are trickier than others. Let's see. Let's take a look down here just real briefly. Yeah, so they got some of these nice wreaths here. Some of them are pre-lit, so you can decide whether you want to plug them in or not. And then they get the 9-foot pre-lit garland for $44. This I saw last year, and I thought it was really kind of cool because it's kind of retro, but yet looks nice with the artificial snow on there. I got to tell you guys, the best Christmas trees last year and probably going to be this year are at Costco and at Home Depot. So like here's their regular tree, and it's like okay, it looks like a typical artificial fake tree with the lights on it. The ones that I like at Home Depot and Costco have the little tiny micro dot lights, and they have more of them, so it actually looks like you're looking at a like a galaxy, you know. And this one's okay too, but it does have a kind of a fake look. I like the ones here. Let me show you again over here. I like the ones that have these kind of branches. Now they look really cool, you know. What else have we got here? The one thing Sam's Club does the best, along with Costco, is these guys, these nutcrackers. 6-foot nutcracker here. Look at this guy here. He's all lit up there. These are $2.29, and usually whatever date they pick to start marking these down is the date to come in and get them. But unfortunately, it's hard to pick it. So last year, I was in here one day, and then 2 days later came in and found out that I had missed the markdown day by one day. And I'm like, you're kidding me. I was just in here 2 days ago. So it's so impossible to get this timing right. Sometimes you get lucky, and the weeks leading up to Christmas, they'll just start marking it down a little bit. And if you see that, that's the time to do it here. But these are really nice here. And again, the Seikos, don't buy them at $99. Wait till they drop them down to $79, because $99 is the full price. You don't ever want to pay the full price on these guys. And then they got all these different pillows here. Holiday pillows, same price as last year. Some of this stuff is the exact same models and stuff as last year. So I don't know if it's like leftover from stuff that just didn't sell last year or not. And of course you got all of your your reels of lights. I can't stand these kind of icicle lights. Don't get these. These are stupid. If you're going to buy icicle lights, buy lights that look like icicles, not just a couple of strings of light bulbs hanging down, you know. And Gregory says, Jeff, any TVs for outside by the pool area? I haven't seen any here that are specifically made for outside. You might want to try it online. See, now these are sort of what you would want to get to mimic icicles. But the kind that I like that were even better than these, Costco used to sell, and they look like real icicles because they were actually molded to look like an actual icicle, and they have the LEDs in them, and they were gorgeous. These are good. I like these because these are flameless LED candles, and you know you're not allowed to have candles on campuses like in your dorm. So these are good if you want to get some for your kids that are off at school too, or even in your own house. I don't allow flame candles in my house, just simply because I don't like the smoke, and my daughters will burn the house down for sure. So I just don't allow it in my house. And they get these again this year, same exact ones that they had last year. These are probably leftovers, I would think. And then of course they got all the cookies here. So yeah, those are $34.99, $34.98. And they got all the cookies. These are my favorites right here. Oh man, do I love those. And then they got these lounge throws here. That's a pretty good price because $10 for a 60 by 70 on these. Now let me come down here and see if there's any other outdoor tools and equipment here. Oh man, they clearance this puppy. So over the summer, guys, this was $4.59 over the summer, right? These are great if you have like a school or a church. We have one of these at our church. Let me see how the lid opens on this side. Yeah. So when you're cooking mass amounts of hamburgers for a mass crowd, or like garage sales and other events like that and carnivals, this is a great one to get. But this is an unbelievable steal. Look at this price. So that's an 8-burner event grill. $159 off the price at $2.99, folks. You can't beat that price. That's incredible. I don't think I've ever seen these marked that low, but you know, summer's over and they're trying to get rid of all of the summer stuff and bring in all the winter stuff. They have this tower heater, which is actually, is this the 32-inch one? Yeah, the 32-inch one here is $49.98. And you know, I know they keep selling these flashlights. I don't like buying these kinds of flashlights anymore because you find that they don't last long in the batteries, and you spend a fortune buying batteries, which is why I've been lately buying the flashlights that charge, that have their own battery inside and charge. There's nothing else really here. Did they lower the price of the swing set, I wonder? I don't think so. They did not lower the price. So the good thing I like about Sam's, and Sam's has always been real big on swing sets. We bought our swing set here many years ago. Just really, really nice. They go for the big fort ones all the time. We had one like this with a big slide, a big green slide. Hey, look, they got a basketball hoop too. It's the first time I've seen one in here. Look at this. So how much are they getting for this? $2.99. That's a pretty good deal on that. There's your basketball hoop there. Let me see if we can go back down that other tool aisle. I'm going to see if they're done. I want to go get my cart so somebody doesn't take my TV. My TV that's on sale. Yeah, so this 50-inch one's about $350. Trying to maintain social distancing. And Apex says they sure do start Xmas decorations early, don't they? Yeah, they've had this stuff in for about 3 weeks now. They got it in right around Labor Day. And Costco beats them all, though. They had those Christmas ribbons and the bows and stuff were in stock in July in Costco. Okay, good. I think they're gone from that aisle now. They can go, or nope, they're still there. Come on, people, really? Right in prime time, you're going to block off the whole store like that whole aisle? Well, I guess we can't get down there then. All right. I think they had some more. Oh, they blocked off the opposite aisle too. All right, so I was going to show you guys. They have the air filters here, and it's way better priced than Home Depot. Because you go to Home Depot and you buy a single 1200 rating air filter, like that's what these are, you're going to pay 15 to 20 bucks at Home Depot. These here, you're getting a 4-pack, 4 filters, folks, for 39 bucks. That's what you're getting when you get them here. And same with Costco, they do similar type pricing there. And then this is interesting here. I like this thing. We got this Westinghouse is a 2-pack. Let me try to adjust the zoom because I was zoomed in, I think, a little earlier there for you. Hang on. All right. So we got this solar security light with a motion sensor. There's 2 of them in here. So it's a 2-pack. And these are $24.98. Right? I don't know how good these are. I've always found in the past that stuff that tries to charge itself by solar doesn't look anything like on the packages and doesn't last long either. But who knows, maybe stuff's gotten better in the last year or two. But that was just my experience from 4 or 5 years ago. The last time I tried that stunt. We got the new lower price on those GE LEDs. See those 8 daylight general bulbs right there? That's down to $13.98 from, I can't read it, I think it's like 18 bucks. And this, you got the LED linkable shop light. So these are LEDs. And you see how they have an outlet on the end of it? So you can go from one to the next to the next. You can daisy chain them together here. This is 5,000 lumens shop light, and it's $19.98. And they don't always show it, but my guess is that it plugs in. So you'll have to have an outlet somewhere on the ceiling initially, and then you can plug one in, one after the other in. Jay Badass says, why is it closed? You mean this one here? Aisle closed. Because, and this is what sucks, man, when they come in with a forklift, and Home Depot does this too, they'll block off the whole aisle and sometimes the next aisle over too. So I'm like, you know, if they knew they had to do that kind of stuff, it should have been done early in the morning before they opened. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, they're still down there. All right, so we're not getting down there. There was one other thing I wanted to show you here with these big coupons that they have. And I think it's dumping down rain again. You know, it has rained every day since last Thursday. Every single day. I've been trying to get over to my friend's house to mow his lawn. I haven't been able to mow my lawn. I only got to film one stupid video out in my backyard the whole week. Okay, so let me show you something here about all of these gift cards. And you'll see these at Costco and you'll see them here at Sam's Club. So you're going to see the big gift card and you're going to see the little gift cards here. The little gift cards are the ones you pretty much want to avoid. I mean, you can get them if you want them, but you're only saving a little bit of money. Like these Starbucks here. I mean, look, you're getting, what is it, $50 worth of Starbucks cards for $48.80, $48.48. So you're not even saving $2. Is it even worth it to come all the way into Sam's Club and go through all that administrative waste for that? So all of these little cards here don't really save you much at all. Only like $2 or $3. It's a joke, okay? But it's the big ones here that save you the money. So for example, let me show you, here's like Pollo Tropical. So you're getting $50 worth for $37.50, right? So this is what I tell people. If you know you're going to be eating in Pollo Tropical or Chili's, you know, you're taking the family out, you come in here and you get one of these and you're only paying $85 instead of $100, yeah, for your dinner. You know, that's that. And Four Rivers, man, I love this place. This is a local chain of barbecue places here in Florida. They're awesome. And so I always come here or Costco and buy those. And same with First Watch. They're a really, really good breakfast place. They have a number of them around Florida. Same thing. So like I said, all of these bigger cards here are the ones you want. The small ones, no. So these you got to take it up to the register and they'll give you the one. Now Texas de Brazil is another really good one. So look at this. And I think it's actually on sale because they're saying $75. So you're getting $100 worth of dinner for $75. That's a 25% discount on there. And as we've showed you in the past, I was looking for the Apple iTunes cards. I couldn't find them. I don't know where they keep them here. But around Christmas time here, they start putting them on sale at about $85 here at Sam's Club for $100 in Apple cards. And at Costco, sometimes you'll see them as low as $80. So you can get anywhere from 15 to 20% off on those. So make sure that you are aware of that and watch for those Apple iTunes. If you know your kids want Apple iTunes cards for Christmas, don't be a fool and go into some store like Target or whatever and pay full price when on occasion they put them on sale here at Sam's Club and at Costco. And I thought they would have been like over here somewhere. I mean, they got the PlayStation cards, but I don't think you're getting much of a deal on these little guys, you know. And it's usually only the Apple iTunes cards that I see them drop in price at Christmas time. All of these other ones stay the same. Oh, they got Texas Roadhouse. That's a really good restaurant here too. So $75. Yeah, you're barely saving. You're barely saving $3. You know, it's not like I'm going to Disney World on the savings or anything. And then, if you buy any of these TVs, guys, most of the TVs, the speakers are aimed backwards towards the back of the wall there, so it's really dumb. And you're almost always going to have to end up getting a sound bar. So I would always check in here, see what the sound bars look like. And before you go to buy a TV, if you have your mindset on a particular model, go to the manufacturer's website and see if they're running any deals where they're giving away sound bars, or if they're giving you a discount on a sound bar or a rebate on one. So when I bought my LG TV over the summer at Costco, they were giving a deal with this big Bluetooth speaker or something for free. I just went online and registered my TV after I bought it, and they sent it to me within a week. It was awesome. So that's what you got to do there. And Josh says, Jeff, is the channel lock tool set any good, or is it a cheesy set? I have the set and I love it. And I've used, when I do all of my repairs, like on cars and whatever I've done that I've needed to use a ratchet wrench over the past year. I rotate around between my Craftsman set, my DeWalt set, and my channel lock set. And all three of them have come through for me really well. I've been very happy with it. You can't go wrong with any of those sets. You just cannot go wrong with them. They're very good sets to have. A lot of times too, people forget that Costco and Sam's also sell mattresses. So if you're doing any kind of like, remodeling in your house and you're, doing new mattresses and stuff, I mean, they got pretty good deals here. $199 for the twin, $269 for the full, $299 for the queen, $499. That's a queen also, and then they get, I don't even know if they got kings here. But yeah, we've bought mattresses here for people in the past here. And Angelo says, hello everybody. And Josh says, the pliers and channel locks. And channel lock, good. Let me see. I don't think this set comes with pliers, but I do like the channel lock pliers. I have multiples of channel lock pliers because I like to keep 2 in my plumbing bag. I even keep 1 in my electrical bag. And if we come back to take a look at this set here again, I think they're going to reopen and move that thing out of here finally. See, there's no pliers in that set. No pliers in there. And a lot of people don't realize that you can get a lot of good flooring here. Now, these are $1.99 per square foot. I still think that's maybe a little high, but these are the 14 millimeter too. So keep that in mind. The 14 millimeter is better. This is the spill defense, but be very careful when you see things like this on the box. And I've warned you about this at Costco at some of the ones that they sell there. Just because it says spill defense doesn't mean it's waterproof. They're really stupid. Like here's exactly what I'm saying right here. It's 24-hour spill protection. That is not waterproof. That is water resistant. And I think these guys are getting ready to leave, so we can go back up that aisle now. That's what I'm hoping. We wanted to go and see those shelves, and we wanted to see the other. Okay, good. They are gone. All right. And you get a lot of really nice restaurant grade stuff here too. So a lot of times I come here to buy I don't know what it is, but our house is like a black hole for spoons and forks. And once a year I have to come in here and buy 36 spoons, and I don't know where the heck they disappear to, guys. I don't know what happens in my house, but that's the way it is. All right, so this is a good deal here, because I always have people asking me about these when I go to BJ's. BJ's sells these too. I usually don't see these in Costco. So this is a Beverage Center, 4.4 cubic feet, and $199 is a really good price, because I usually see these for in the high 2s and above at other places, Depot has mattresses, usually online. I've never seen them in the store. Although there was one time last year they got a bunch of bedding and stuff in the summer, and I laughed because I was like, oh, they're not going to sell all that. But it was gone in no time. Okay, let's see what they did with our with our shelving here. So there's the, oh, they took it down. Okay, all right, so see how they got this Boltless Rack here, $69.98, I believe. I don't know if it's this one. Sometimes they're not very good about putting these right above the price sign. The other one I wanted to show you is this guy right here. I'm glad they have one down here on the floor, but it's probably not going to be here long. This is almost exactly like the one we showed you at Costco. Costco sells this one right now for $159. And this one here is $149 here today. 4-shelf industrial storage rack. Okay, so this one I like. These are adjustable, because see, these just go up and down on the thing. which is good because you got to watch out. Some of these kits that cut in half vertically, you're stuck. You're stuck with where you can put your shelf. And I think this is one of them. Oh, don't tell me he's coming back down here. No, he's going the other way. You see how this one has a... this is why I don't recommend this type of shelf. It's a 2-piece pull instead of a 1-piece, which is ridiculous. But right up there where the two come together is the seam. And so these tend to wobble a lot when you have that. It's a dumb design. Whereas you come back over and you look at this shelf, and it's a single piece from the bottom all the way up to the top here. And that makes it a lot more solid. Okay. But the only thing is I'm not sure that I like these because, if you're trying to slide a box over here, it's going to hit this and snag. I would prefer something smoother on there. So maybe you'd want to get some melamine made up or something like that. Jeff, shout out from Los Angeles. All right. Yeah, Josh says you won't be happy with a shop vac. You can buy a rigid for $50. Yeah. So I retired my shop vac that I had. I retired it earlier this year, and I bought it in 2015, and it was a pain in the butt from the get-go. The switch, the on-off switch in those things never worked right, and I hated it. It was a total aggravating pain in my butt. It got to the point where I had to keep going on, off, and find it where it finally clicks and stays on. And I would have to control it by plugging it in because I want to leave the switch alone and not touch it. And just when I wanted it on, I had to plug it in. It was a complete, total joke. I hated that. These are popular with teachers. These Seville Classics 10 drawer, $26. Teachers like this because they slide the little drawers out and put all the art stuff in. Okay, so now this is what we put in my friend's 1-bedroom condo last year when he sold it. And it only took a week to sell it once we installed it. We got the one here that was 10 millimeter because it's dirt cheap. I just get the 10 millimeter. It's the thinnest one you can get. Now the price has gone up, guys, because look at this. All of their stuff is now $1.99 a square foot. This was $1.59 a square foot when we bought it last year. So wood and everything has just shot up into the stratosphere this year. That's a 25% increase, pretty much, to go from $1.59 to $1.99. That's insane. Okay, so the one thing I like about Sam's is like when you buy this wood here, you can buy the threshold pieces. They actually provide you with the threshold pieces that you can buy, and they're cheap, $14.98. Okay, this same thing at Home Depot to get this length would be $30. So I like the fact that you get that because when you go to Floor and Decor, one thing that's a real pain in the butt, you go to Floor and Decor and you're looking at the wood, the manufacturers there don't provide you with the matching threshold. So now you have to take a sample of this over to the wall where they have a bunch of different thresholds, and some of them aren't exactly a match, which is a pain. All right, so there's 10 millimeter. I prefer the 14 millimeter because it's going to be more rigid. It won't bend as much. Now, these come with a foam. You see that green right there? They come with the foam backing already on the bottom, so you don't have to buy any additional underlayment. However, you still, if you're on a cement slab, for example, on the first floor, you still have to put down a vapor barrier, visqueen plastic, before you put these down. So that's something to keep in mind too. I actually don't really like the foam that's on the back of these. I mean, it's okay if you're doing a quick and dirty and cheap job and you're a DIYer and you don't want to have to deal with all of the steps necessary for the underlayments, then that's probably good enough. But the foam backing on there is not very good. What I use is it's made out of recycled tire rubber, and it's an underlayment. It's 1/8 of an inch thick, and it's nice and firm, and that gives you much better sound suppression underneath on these here. And the one I buy also has the vapor barrier built onto it, so you don't have to lay down a separate thing of visqueen plastic. So these are all waterproof for 24 hours. And that's probably why they're charging you more for it, because they just get a premium for waterproof stuff. But it's a joke because it's not really waterproof. If it's only waterproof for 24 hours, that's not waterproof. It's water resistant. I guess it means if you had a little bit of water on the top surface there, you got 24 hours to get it off before damage starts setting in. All right. So yeah, they have plenty of stuff here. So make sure, like same with at Costco, that you come by and check out what they have before you go to the retail priced stores and maybe pay more. Sometimes you find stuff on sale at Floor and Decor. Sometimes you don't. The shop towels. I want to go around the back and see what they're getting for those shop towels. All right. And the one thing we didn't cover before when I was here was the car mats. The all-weather car mats here. The 4-piece set, $20. Now, I don't know if that's this one up top or if they're all the same, but yeah, $20 on those guys. And they got a Stanley Fat Max jump starter, 1000 amp. That's good to leave like in your garage, but I thought I saw a smaller one here. Yeah, so this is like the little guy. So this little guy is something you keep in your trunk. I had one in my trunk, and it really saved my butt a couple of years ago when my battery was dead. And I went to AutoZone and got a new battery, but the car wouldn't start when I was going to leave AutoZone to come back home with the battery. And I used one of these guys, and sometimes you need just a little bit of oomph, and that's all these provide you, and that's enough to start the car for you sometimes. All right. Now, over on the back side. Okay. So here you can get, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, you got the shop towels here. I think they're saying, it doesn't look right because that's saying that's Scott and with 18 rolls. I don't think this is the price for these. There's 100 shop towels in there, but I don't know the price on it. The microfibers here, 36 towels, is $14.98. Costco sells a very similar package as well. Somebody tell me why every time I come down an aisle and I try to park somewhere, I'm always in somebody's way. This guy has to come around the corner now. All right. So my wife wants me to get some kind of mat like this to put out by the refrigerator in the garage. So I might get that, $19. These are really good. We picked up 2 of these for the church, and we got them out in front of the door. They're nice because they're really thick and it's rubber. The only thing is it's really hard to vacuum out of those there. All right, so now you got the 60 pack of the terry cloth towels. I always buy these. I go through these like crazy at home. So that's a pretty good price there to get 60 of them for $16. I forget how much they are at Home Depot, but we checked the price one time and it was just, man, massively expensive. Let's see. Any other questions here? Oh, Jenna shows up and says, congrats on 100K. Thanks, Jenna. And Josh says, great sirens, forklift noise. We were trying to watch a live. Yeah. It's like, holy cow. Now this guy's waiting for me to move my butt out of this row here. All right, I'll do it. I have no problem with that. Okay, so the only other thing I wanted to show is, yeah, they got a lot of pots and pans and stuff here. Nothing right now here is on sale. Usually this is the time of year where you start seeing it, so I'm figuring it's going to happen someday. So if you guys were looking for like, one of these big sets here, just hold off until you see it show up in their flyer. Or if you check Sam's Club online, there's that dumb freaking siren again. If you guys check online, it will show you what the latest deals are and the coupon deals and stuff like that. And also, one thing about Sam's Club and Costco is they both get the best doll houses. So any of you looking to get like kitchens and like doll houses for the kids for Christmas. These are the ones here. Like this one's only 99. I don't see like the big, oh yeah, the grocery store play center here. I don't see the big like Victorian castle yet. They probably will get it in, but they usually get them in, and they're usually like about 159, and they're massive. Here's a house one, and that's pretty much what they got in that so far. So just take a quick look down the line. By the way, I wanted to tell you guys, when you come in to find either the 5-packs of the Clorox Wipes or the 4-packs of the Lysol cans, you usually, in this store anyway, you have to come all the way up to the front by the register, and you got to get it when the store opens at like 8 a.m. because they're gone by 9 a.m. And I've been in here at 8:45 like a few weeks ago and got like the last couple of package, you know, they were down to the last 2 packages. They don't keep them on the shelf, so don't waste your time going down there. Come in right when they open at 8 a.m. and get right over to that area down there where you see where they keep all of the stuff for the pickups, the curbside pickup orders. That's where they usually will have a pallet or 2 there because they don't want people trying to sneak out with more than one. All right, so it's here. You will find it. Your best chances are usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They didn't have it this morning, but you know, I usually have a 30 to 50% success rate when I come in. So here's the trees again, you know, kind of a global view of the trees. I don't like their trees as good as Costco or as good as Home Depot. And I'll just give you one quick view down here. You can just see what they've got in stock now for the toys. So I know we ran a little long today because we haven't been in here in a while. There's a whole lot of stuff to show you. And man, they really sold through the Mastos pretty quickly here. Costco still has a huge pile. Oh, and by the way, you know what? You know what I don't see here? I don't see the Yoda doll here from The Mandalorian. That they have at Costco, and you'll see, if you look at my upload from the other day at Costco, you will see that we showed it there. And I bought one actually. And because I know we're gonna do a tool test on Yoda, guys. We're gonna do a drop test. We're gonna put him through the water test. We're gonna see how well Yoda survives on that. All right, so let me see if we have any other questions from anybody. And Renee Sains checks in. Hello, Renee. All right, and remember, they also have some of the educational stuff here too that's popular with the kids. And that's pretty much it. So there wasn't a whole lot else to show you guys. You can see why my voice is muffled. I got my Star Wars mask on here, my cloth, but this thing is so thick you can barely hear me. So anyway, I wanted to thank all you guys here for joining us this morning. I know it was a long one, but very informational. And if you liked it, hey, please give us a thumbs up down below. That tells us that you like us. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, and you see all the great tool reviews and remodeling projects that we do on here, and we cover the worst, toughest engineering disasters in your house, make sure you subscribe and click on the little gray bell icon, that little bell icon down below there. And that allows YouTube to alert you every time we upload a video. All right, guys, so that's it for this one. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao, everybody.